Welcome, Taurus. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Time frame beginning of October through the beginning of November, 30 days ish. Um, we'll take a look at current situation, the influences around that. This reading is general, not a specific life area topic, just whatever the cards want to talk about. I have got the Somnia illustrated edition that I'm going to use today. Make sure I'm shuffling this right. I don't want them to get all. I don't read reversals, so if I shuffle them, they get all messed up. So let's get going here. One more shuffle. I'm going to use the Radiant Wise. I'm going to shuffle that as well for our clarifying. I'll give this a couple more shuffles. I shuffle this every time I pull more cards, so just get that shuffled up, Taurus, so be patient. And let's cut these cards and get started. What do our Taurus need to know? Oh, what you got? Current situation. The Fool. New opportunities, taking a leap of faith, past influence, Ten of Swords. Something ended that caused you to take that leap. Present influence. We'll talk more. Four of Pentacles. Holding on. Storing up something. What? Negative. The world. You're worried about something being at the like not being able to move past something. Strength or positive is Eight of Swords. There's a reason being stuck is a good thing. What you don't see. Page of Wands. That might be a message or, but we'll get there. I'm not sure yet. That one can be different. What to look for. Wheel. Things are changing. Time's moving forward. Don't worry, we'll get to I'm just kind of playing around right now. Unexpected. What is unexpected? Two of Swords. You're not expecting to have to make a decision here. Challenge. Nine of Pentacles. Future influence. Seven of Pentacles. Outcome. Three of Pentacles. And where does this lead, please? Justice. Lovers. And Page of Cups. Devil at the bottom of the deck, my friends. This is definitely something. This is about a situation that you're stuck on. You're addicted to. I get the feeling that you don't want to see it end, but you feel like it is, or you feel like it has ended. But I'm gonna tell you, you don't really want it to be. I don't believe. I'll talk about the cards because I feel like with the Ten of Swords in the past, it's like, okay, this is over. I am not looking at that situation anymore. I'm not doing it. It's done. And you're closing you're closing it off. Done with it. The Fool is in your current situation. You realize, you know what? I just got to take a new look at things, I'm going to do X. I don't know what it is you're doing right now, but you're taking a leap of faith on something. And it comes from ending the situation. So you're like, I got to do this. I got to move. I got to go. There's a really weird light happening here. Oh, well, so I'm going to look weird. The Four of Pentacles is in your present influence. However, you are holding on to this situation. You are holding on to this, what you want to close the door on. What you want to end, you really don't want to end. You're saying you do, but you probably really don't because you're holding on to it. The Four of Pentacles. I feel like that's what's kind of driving this situation a little bit. For some of you, this is going to be love. It could be a friendship. It could even be a job. It could be an attitude too, like how you're looking at something. The world is in your negative. To me, I am getting the overall feeling that you feel like something is you don't really want this to be over. Even though you wanted to close the door up there with the Ten of Swords, this is the negative. The negative is that you don't really want it to. Like, I'm getting the overall feeling like, that, yeah, no, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to be it yet, or now, or ever. Um, but I feel like with it being in the negative, that you may have forced your hand already. Like, if you closed off, then maybe you kind of regret it. And that's the feeling I'm getting with it being in the negative. Now, with Eight of Swords being in the positive, I feel like this is good for you right now. Like, you need to be stuck on this. You need to think through it. You need to take your time, not completely close the door, not necessarily don't close the door, just take your time. Because if you feel stuck right now, it's because you need to be. You need to understand what's really happening within yourself, your feelings, or this other situation, or what you really want, or how to really act, or how to move forward. So there is a feeling to me that this being stuck right now is really good for you, even though you feel kind of frustrated with it. You're probably feeling frustrated, but in a way not. Because there's still a part of you that's like, I just need to do this full thing, need to go after it. The Page of Wands is in your what you don't see, and I am going to clarify this Page of Wands. What is it with this page you don't see? The page can be messages coming in, but because you don't see it, I don't feel like that's what it is. What I do feel like it is there is a feeling that you're harboring that you're not acknowledging. That's why it's hidden, and that is doing something spontaneously that makes you feel good, and I feel like it's holding you back from this. Now, I feel like it all has to do with this situation that you put an end to, or that you thought you put an end to, or that you thought you wanted to put an end to, that you really don't want to put an end to because you're holding on to it. And it's a matter of, I think you're still feeling pretty passionate about the situation. You're just feeling like for some reason that you're right and that it needs to end. And let's ask about the Page of Wands here. Because I feel like that what you don't realize is that you do want to move forward with this situation. You don't want it to end. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, this ending has really burdened you. It's really been hard on you. And then Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. However, you are working through it with the Four of Swords. So the Page of Wands is, I feel like you coming out of this. It doesn't have to end this way, or if it does, then you're taking that time out before really moving forward onto something new or different. The wheel is what to look for. And just remember, time constantly moves forward. Things, and in this case, I almost feel like the past is burning away. If there's something that you've put an end to that you didn't want to, know that time will, only move you further away from it. Or if you really want to, know that time will move you further away from it. Like, time is moving forward. And I feel like the situation is not over, because I feel like that's what the wheel is. It's moving forward. It doesn't mean it's going to be the same. It doesn't mean that anything like that, but things are moving for you. I think you need to look at that as in the respect that, again, okay, so unexpectedly, you will need to make a choice here, a decision And I don't feel like it's going to be easy because your challenge here is you feel like you're in a position where you do feel like you are, successful, you've accomplished. And, the reason why it's a challenge is I think you feel like there's something here about this decision that could hanker that, make you feel maybe not as confident, or maybe you feel like it might take something away from your independence or something to that effect, where that's why it's kind of hindering you. The Seven of Pentacles is in your future. So here in the next few days, working on into the end of November, you are really going to be planning and working through a situation. To me, the Seven of Pentacles is about the work you put in to, sometimes things take a while, like, like I always refer to this as a garden. It takes a while to grow, but you have to take care of it. And that's what the energy is you taking care of things in general. I think it's overall, like, that's going to be your future. I need to make sure that I handle this life area, this life area, this life area. And you're going to be putting a little bit of energy into all of the things. And as you do that, you're going to see how things grow. That's what I'm getting here. So with that, Three of Pentacles comes around, and I think that's the epiphany moment of realizing that maybe this situation was okay. It was just needed to be reviewed and looked at differently or discussed. But whatever happens here, you are going to feel like you're around people or someone that is definitely enhancing who you are as a person, or as an employee, or as a lover, or as a partner. But you will definitely, I mean, this is good outcome no matter what you're dealing with, because you'll be around people that bring out the best in you. And then where does this lead? It leads to the Justice. So I feel like things are going to balance out. The right thing is going to come to happen. Whether it's what you think is the right thing and what the real right thing is, that has to be determined. But I feel like that this situation will get balanced out, because even though you feel like you've put an end to it, you're really not ready for that ending yet. It doesn't mean that it won't come to an end, but not yet. You are holding on to it, Four of Pentacles. So I feel like, though, with this Justice, things will work out exactly as they're supposed to. So for me, when I read tarot and I see the Wheel and I see Justice, Judgment, a lot of the majors, I feel like that's a destiny. Like it's supposed to, things are supposed to happen this way. And I feel like there's this kind of like a destiny thing here. And then where does it lead after that? It leads to the Lovers and the Page of Cups. I feel like there is going to be someone that you decide, we may be different, but I care about them, or they care about me. And I feel like there is an offer coming in here that says, I care about you, or you do it, or they do it. But whatever it is, it comes from you realizing this partnership is good because it's different, because they're not the same. And that's the Three of Pentacles as well. Three of Pentacles, when you look at the Rider Waite version of the Three of Pentacles, you've got three people building. And those three people have different skill sets. So one person is looking at the plans while the other person is hanging something up, while the other person's maybe, just making sure it all comes together. But what it's saying is that when you put people together that have different skill sets, they make a good team. And I feel like that's what you're realizing here. That people don't have to be exactly the same to better each other. And then that's where you or they say, okay, let's try this. Let's do this. What is the advice for our Taurus, please? Four of Wands. If you're having issues with this person that's asking you to have a conversation, have a coming together. If this person or this situation is important to you, don't let it go. Talk it through. It doesn't mean that it has to take the same path. It just means have that conversation, because whatever this is that you're closing off is very important to you. It's something that you've been holding on to for quite a while. Is it healthy? It looks like it might be. And the reason why I say that specifically is because of the Eight of Swords being in your strength. It's saying, hold off. It's good that you're stuck right now. Allow yourself to think this through. Allow yourself to not move right now. Like it's a good thing. So is there anything else our Taurus need to know? The Empress, Two of Cups. There's someone that really cares about you, that really wants to work through a relationship. And I feel like there's a big burden right now, that it's really hard. But the Ten of Wands also reminds us that we can get through it. It's the ending of the tens or the wands. So it's the finality, the out, So I feel like this is that with the Empress there, I feel like there is something very deep happening here, and know that I feel like the hard part is coming to an end, and that you'll be able to see more clearly. You will eventually get unstuck, but right now I think that's good, because a rash decision may be the wrong one, or you may, because unexpectedly, that you're going to have to put down one of the swords and do something and make a move. And you will have to do that, and you do that, or someone does it for you, but it's unexpected. So you're going, well, I guess I got to do this. So there you have it, Taurus. I hope you liked your reading. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.